I've been playing Roblox for a good 6 years or so, and more than once, I've wanted to make a game. Looking at all the great projects inspired me to create something like it. So I did. I made a game studio and I called it the really creative name of Gaming Studios RBLX with subpar logo. But actually, light blue on yellow? How did I expect anyone to read that? Why were there even pebbles on the background? It has nothing to do with gaming. Okay, anyways, I did not know how to script or code or anything. I barely knew how to use Studio, so I decided to make an ad asking people for help because I had Robux. And after a bit, I had a group of people. It's not really that organized, and they said they were gonna help me make a Roblox game. I didn't have any ideas, so I just told them to get creative and basically just do your own thing. Essentially, we never got any finished product or anything that cool. We just got an Asylum game build. It looks okay, I guess. There should be some gameplay on screen. After that, I decided to take a break from game development. A year or so later, I was feeling just as inspired again. This time, ready for something a bit more organized. I decided to rename Gaming Studios RBLX to Disruption Studios and started writing ideas. After a bit of brainstorming, I got the idea of a game called Life, with a Y. It was essentially based on The Sims by EA, even though whatever the game ended up being wasn't really similar at all. Anyways, by looking through random Roblox games, I found someone known as Marco Vickett, or Marco Vikt, or I don't know, okay? I don't know how to say his name. Anyways, he wanted to help me, so we started making the game. But there's a big problem. Neither of us knew how to script, but unfortunately, Mark knew someone who did. Their name was Pixel CTRL or Pixel Control or Pixel. He scripted things for the game as well as helped me learn how to script as well, and with the help of the Roblox dev forums. When we released the game, we got about 500 Robux with 700 visits. It was not that big of a success, but there should be some content like the game on screen right now. After some time, it started to become difficult to talk to Mark since he didn't really have any social medias to talk through, so he ended up not being that involved in future development. I ended up leaving a few months later for some reason. When I came back, I had an app called Flipa and a different mindset. That project, which is the app called Flipa, really changed the way I think about projects and how they should be organized, and how am I supposed to actually get it finished this time. And so I decided to go back to the game and try to fix it up. But there was way too many things wrong with it that I did not like or did not make sense, or just too much. It was too complicated. So I just decided to redo the entire game and make a new project called Life Remastered. There should be some content of it on screen. I mean, it's only an alpha version. Anyways, this version of the game will be very different. It will be simpler but harder. Started writing lots of ideas and recruiting some cool people that have helped me on previous projects and some new people, promising Robux. After a month of thinking and writing ideas, we had an idea, and now we needed a game. This game was planned to be created over the course of 4 or 5 months until maybe June, July, and then it should be released. Probably beta release, but release. In the meantime, I write and create stuff like this to make people aware that I'm making a really cool game with other people and that you should check it out when it comes out in a few months. That's it.